Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts. Jalen.
What is up, Flyover family? Welcome to the second episode of the Philly Fly Draft Show, and today we're doing the mock draft with no trades. I didn't trade up, I didn't trade down. I'm going to be explaining why I think they could help the team and why I think their strengths overpower the weaknesses, or how I think our coaches can turn them into something, or however the case may be. So without further ado, we're just going to fly into it. With this 32nd pick, got safety out of Georgia, Malachi Starks. He's a very effective versus the run. He has very good change of direction. He runs a 4.35 40. He's a very violent hitter. He's very good at tackling. He has very good instincts. He has very good hands for intercepting the ball. He has very high football IQ, high knowledge of the game and whatnot. His weaknesses, not many, but he can work on his press technique and his discipline and coverage. He's sometimes over aggressive in play action situations and sometimes in pursuit. While playing deep safety, his angles can be a little suspect when going for the tackle or however the case. 64th overall, in my opinion, I'd take him at 32 or however the case, but I couldn't justify that or however the case. But if the Eagles do, I'll defend it, and everything. But his strengths are, he has a very explosive first step. He has super rare athleticism for his size, 6'4", 250. Definitely a lot of potential there. He has an advanced feel for setting up and executing B-gap attacks. He has a great inside counter move. He's ideally great versus pass plays, but he needs to develop to be a running anchor and whatnot against the run. His weaknesses, his weight, I guess, or however the case. Bigger tackles and double teams can exploit his weight, and occasionally he can guess wrong on zone reads and RPOs. Again, I think Fangio and Clint Hurt and Bobby King can fix that essentially. Very high football IQ coaches and whatnot. I mean, look what they did with Zach Bond, look what they did with Kobe Dean. Even Oren Burks, turned into a pretty high contributor. And then, Trotter Jr., he turned into a pretty solid special teams guy, at least as of now. I think he's developing something more. But quick word from our sponsors. If you guys are looking for a fun and engaging Twitter community to celebrate, vent, and everything in between for the draft, for free agency, for the Super Bowl, for the playoffs, for regular season, preseason, everything Eagles related, I highly recommend giving Fly Space a shot. I'm personally friends with the moderators, Tom Stakes and Joe Pez. They're really cool. They keep it moderated, they keep it fresh and whatnot. Highly recommend giving them a follow, showing them some love as well. But yeah, it's a super fun community where you and all your friends and everybody can talk on Twitter. There's weekly spaces and whatnot where we conversate, give predictions and whatnot, react to the news and things of that nature, and always just try to have fun, engaging conversations. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, I'll leave all three links in the description so you can show the CEOs or however the case some love, Tom Stakes and Joe Pez, and I'll also leave access to the community or however the case in the description below as well. So definitely give that a shot. On to the next pick. With the 96th pick, I have Gunnar Helm, tight end out of Texas. He's really good at catching. He has pretty good body control in traffic. He's a good route runner versus zone defenses. He's deceptively shifty after the catch. He's a smart blocker and things of that nature. He's good at winning 50-50 balls. He's reliable at pass protection. There's a lot to be excited about. But on the flip side, there's also weaknesses there. He's not the physical, strongest guy. He's not the fastest guy out there. His hand placement, he could definitely, take a week or so and stout you to learn a little better hand placement, and things of that nature. So, route tree definitely could use some expansion. Definitely be interesting to see how his skills translate to an NFL level. Definitely intriguing to see. The only reason why I picked him is because, again, we don't know the future about Dallas Goedert. Haven't moved on from him yet, but the offseason isn't over yet, so can't tell the future. So, 134th out of Minnesota corner, Justin Wally. I like his physicality. I think he's a pretty good tackler and whatnot. He's good versus bigger wide receivers like the DK Metcalfs, the AJ Browns, the mid-size as well. He has scheme versatility and whatnot. He has a stout frame. He has a feel for zone coverage. That's Fangio, he plays zone. He has good He has a good discipline for the zone, or however the case. The only thing he needs to work on is his discipline versus the run and his press coverage technique. Again, Christian Parker, maybe a little bit of Bobby King, or however the case for the run part, or however the case. But Warren Brinson, I have him going 161st, D lineman out of Georgia. He does flash run game impact. He has good hand placement. He's a good run stopper, however case, with potential in the pass rush. His only weakness is that he's not the most athletic guy out there. Other than that, he's a pretty solid dude. He just, needs time to develop in the pass rush. 164th, out of Florida, D lineman Cam Jackson. Only weakness is conditioning, and that he's raw as a pass rusher, but he does have really good awareness and play recognition, meaning he kind of knows what's already going on, or have a case before it happens. Lateral movement, you know what I'm saying? He's really athletic and whatnot. But I think, again, Fangio and whatnot could definitely help improve his conditioning and his pass rushing skills and things of that nature. So definitely a lot of potential there. 165th, out of UConn, offensive tackle Chase Lunt. He has all the physical tools. He's explosive. He's a pretty solid player as of now. But the only thing he needs to work on is his technique, his hand placement. He just needs time to stout you. There's nothing glaringly wrong or however. Yeah, he has the fundamentals. He has the size one, which got him this far, which is why he's projected to go like 160. Which is why I thought, okay, bet I got him 165. Bet I thought that I picked him 5 picks late. Okay, so it's not I'm not picking him too early, but 168th, Trevor Etienne. Running back out of Georgia. Only weaknesses are, you could say that he couldn't make running back 1. He was like running back 2 or 3. He doesn't have a ton of experience. But what is on film, he does have good vision. He has good hands. He's decent in pass protection. And is only 20 years of age. Lots of untapped potential there. So kind of to conclude it all, or however the case, I think our biggest needs are filled, or however the case. It just comes down to the players developing and whatnot, having a good first off season, NFL off season anyway, and listening to the coaches and whatnot, and buying into the system. Particularly the defensive end, tight end, and cornerback depth. Malachi Starks obviously is an elite run stopper. Fangio and Christian Parker can fix the coverage issues, as I stated before, however the case. I don't think there's any health issues there. But yeah, in terms of Braden Swinson, I think he can put on a little bit of weight and whatnot. Definitely think he could be something like an impact player this year, however the case, 6 to 8 sacks, maybe more. Definitely could put on 15 to 20 pounds, or however the case. The offseason starts February, however the case. Draft is in April, and then obviously the season doesn't start until fall at some point, until like September, October or something like that. September, October, or something like that. It doesn't start till then. But anyways, definitely exciting there. In my opinion, he'd be my most favorite player in the draft. Because he's the person I want like most of all. Like how Fangio really, really wanted Jalen Hunt. I really, really, really want Braden Swinson. And again, Gunnar Helm and whatnot is a good foundational piece, or however the case. Hopefully, one of the assistant coaches that are brought in have experience with developing tight ends. Hopefully, that's why they're willing to bring all these guys in and whatnot. And hopefully, one of them can have a really good year, however the case. But just think he needs NFL time and reps, or however the case. I think that'll help him reach his potential of being a potential tight end 134th. Potentially, he can take Justin Wall. He can take the Aaron Rodgers role, or however the case, or the Vontae Maddox, playing occasionally, or however the case, limited snaps, just taking the pressure off of them, or however the case, or just in case of injuries, whatever the case may be. But I think, his small issues, or however the case, can be coached and can be practiced and can be fixed. I definitely think, like I said earlier, it would be a great versatile piece for us to have within our Super Bowl window. So that's all I have for you guys today. I really do appreciate you guys watching and whatnot. I'm currently working on the BG tribute video, or however the case, probably as you're watching this or however, but I don't want to half-ass it, or however the case, I don't want to rush it. I want to make sure everything's the highest quality that I possibly can. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As I'll put in the description, if you guys didn't enjoy the video, please comment down below any sort of feedback, or however the case, that I could use, or however the case to make it better, more entertaining and whatnot. But yeah, Philly out. God bless. Peace.